Hey everybody, this is Sparrock, and welcome to the first episode of Let's Play Persona 4. We're going to be playing on normal difficulty because I'm a giant pussy. Actually, really, doing anything beyond normal is very difficult unless you're doing like a New Game Plus, so yeah, definitely normal. But anyway, yeah, as the game says, now sit back and enjoy the game. This is going to be a cutscene coming up here. Oh, also, it is a work of fiction. So don't try to, create your own persona. Don't try to shoot yourself in the face like they do in Persona 3. It will not work. A little bit about the game. It's actually a racing game, and this is actually the car, your starting car that we're seeing here. And I'm straight up fucking lying to you. This is actually an RPG, and I'm just going to let the scene play out here. That dude has a huge nose. What they say about dudes with huge noses, right? They have big feet. Huge feet.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
Alright, this is the first of many times we'll be in the Velvet Room.
It seems we have a guest with an intriguing destiny. My name is Igor. I am delighted to make your acquaintance. This place exists between dream and reality, mind and matter. It is a room that only those who are bound by a contract may enter. It may be that such a fate awaits you in the near future. Now then, why don't you introduce yourself?
Alright, so this is where we can actually name the main character. And the name that I have chosen is actually copied from the first time. The first Let's Play I ever watched was actually of Persona 4, and I fell in love with the game, and I fell in love with doing Let's Plays. So we're going with Charlie Tanoku, because that's the name the guys chose in the first Let's Play I watched. And that was actually a Let's Play on Giant Bomb, so anyway. I have Charlie Tanoku. Weird name, but I love it. Main character will always be Charlie to me.
I see. Now, let's take a look into your future, shall we? Do you believe in fortune-telling?
Do I have to? Oh, he's gonna tell my fortune.
Each reading is done with the same cards, yet the result is always different. Life itself follows the same principles, doesn't it? The tower in the upright position represents the immediate future. It seems a terrible catastrophe is imminent. The card indicating the future beyond that is...
This is not going in a good place here.
The moon in the upright position.
Are we talking about butt sex?
This card represents hesitation and mystery. Very interesting indeed. It seems you will encounter a misfortune at your destination, and a great mystery will be imposed upon you. In the coming days, you will enter into a contract of some sort, after which you will return here. The coming year is a turning point in your destiny. If the mystery goes unsolved, your future may be forever lost. My duty is to provide assistance to our guests to ensure that does not happen. I have neglected to introduce my assistant to you. This is Margaret. She is a resident of this place, like myself.
My name is Margaret. I am here to accompany you through your journey.
He's got some weird eyes.
We shall attend to the details
so does
another
he.
time. Until then, farewell.
Okay, that was our introduction to the Velvet Room. We'll be going back here many, many times throughout the game. So random. Guys, she's only 15. Put your boners away, or at least hide them.
I'm tired of diets. Enough with going to the gym. Good thing there's something even I can handle.
Slim down this summer with the refreshing taste of Calorie Magic.
And we're back. Now on to some juicy news. The Mayumi Yamano scandal. I'm sure everyone is eager to
First he bags a singer, then he has an affair with a TV announcer on the side. Do chicks really dig politicians?
Isn't it just stuff like money and connections? When you get down to it, financial and political clout is what matters.
Hey, what is that supposed to mean?
Well, what do you think?
What is that supposed to mean? Whatever. So anyway, yeah, this takes place in Japan. So this game is very, 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 very Japanese, and they do their best trying to translate
that
it.
You all know already, but at the end of this month, he will be transferring to another school.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe this.
Quiet down, guys. I'm not done yet.
So this game is extremely Japanese, but they did an amazing job with the translation. I love how they kept the real Japanese feel, especially to some of the class questions, but they also made the English translation really good.
We will arrive at the Yasogami terminal in a few minutes. Passengers headed for Inaba City and Yaso Inaba Station, please go to the other side of the platform.
I always get a little jealous when I see the Japanese public transportation. It's so much better than here in the States.
The scandal involves the Enkastar Misuzu Hiragi preparing to tour overseas. Taro Namatame, a council secretary in the Inaba region, whom she married just last year, is now under suspicion of having an affair. What's more, his rumored mistress is the well-known TV announcer, Miss
Should we go soon?
Yes, just about.
The question on everyone's minds is how this love triangle will affect.
Now, I will warn you that I'm actually emulating this and actually try to make the game look better. So there are some little small glitches along the way, and one of them is coming up here. And also, I think we've already experienced one of them already. Ah, here we are. We're at Inaba. Inaba.
Hey, over here. Well, you're more handsome in person than in your photo. Welcome to Inaba. I'm Ryotaro Dojima. I'll be looking after you. Let's see, I'm your mother's younger brother, and that about sums it up.
That's all I need to know. That's it. It's been a long time.
I'll say, you've really grown. I still remember when you were in diapers. This here's my daughter.
I love how he just pushes her up there.
Introduce yourself to your cousin.
Here's my daughter, young man.
Hello.
Aw, she's cute.
What are you so shy for? Ow! Well then, let's get going. My car's over there.
Alright, so we're finally in Inaba, and we're getting in the car and heading to Dojima's house. Now, as I said before, this is a JRPG, however, there is a very huge social element to it. It's almost like a social sim kind of game along with JRPG, like dungeon crawling kind of to go along with it. But I absolutely love this game, guys. I absolutely love it. It's one of my favorite RPGs of all time. The characters really what make this game great to me, and also it's a great mystery. So,
can you go to the bathroom by yourself?
Uh-huh.
It's in the back, to your left. You know which way's left? The side you don't hold your chopsticks in.
I know. Jeez.
And that's an example of how I say that they don't translate everything. They talk about
Are
chopsticks.
you taking a trip?
It's very, very Japanese culture.
No, we just went to pick him up. He just moved here from the big city.
A city, huh?
Fill up my car while you're at it. Regular's fine.
Right away, sir.
Good time as any for a smoke.
And of course, Japanese people, when they're smoking, for some reason, they don't get lung
Are you
cancer.
in high school? Does it surprise a city boy to see how little there is out here? There's so little to do, I'm sure you'll get bored fast. You'll either be hanging out with your friends or doing part-time jobs. Speaking of which, we're actually looking for part-time help right now.
If you look at that
Give it some thought, why don't you?
close at
We
that
don't
character
mind if
model,
you're a
like, dude, it's some really weird. Is that a dude or a girl? I can't tell. Like, and look at his hair, like the back of his hair. It's almost like he has like a silver
I
mullet.
should get back to work.
That's weird. Man, the Japanese, I swear. What's up, Nanako? Ooh.
Are you okay? Did you get car sick? You don't look too good.
Could it be exhaustion from the long trip? Now that she mentions it, you do feel a little dizzy. So for the most part, this game does do a great job of being emulated. There are little glitches like I mentioned before, but you won't see very much of it all. This is the Dojima's house. Looks pretty nice.
All right, let's have a toast.
I like the super flat texture for the food. See everything else in nice 3D, but that texture is just flat as can be.
So, your mom and dad are busy as always. They're working overseas, was it? I know it's only for a year, but getting stuck in a place like this because of your parents? That's rough being a kid. Well, it's just me and Nanako here, so it'll be nice having someone like you around. So long as you're here, you're part of the family, so make yourself at home.
Oh, what to say, what to say. Yes, sir, that's a little too formal. I'll do just that. I think that's a little too relaxed. That's, thank you for your kindness.
Come on, there's no need to be so formal. Look, you're making Nanako all tense.
Drawing attention to her, whatever.
Let's eat.
Don't embarrass the poor girl, jeez.
Who's calling at this hour? Dojima speaking. Mm-hmm. Yeah? I see.
Answering the phone at the table.
So where is it?
Poor manners, sir.
Uh-huh. All right, I'm on my way. Looks like I made the right choice to skip the booze.
Oh, it's never the right choice. I'm actually
Sorry,
drinking right now.
I gotta go take care of some business. Go ahead and eat without me. I don't know how late I'll be. Nanako, you help him out, okay?
Okay.
Aw, she sounds so sad about it. Also, that's kind of weird, like, you just met, well, I'm pretty much a stranger and you're leaving me here.
Out.
Oop.
What did you do with the laundry?
It's talking, sorry.
I already brought it in.
All right, well, I'm off.
But he's leaving me here alone with his daughter. Barely knows me. Kind of weird. That poor girl, though. I wonder how often she gets left here alone.
For this week. Next, let's take a look at the hourly breakdown of tomorrow's weather. With storm clouds moving in from the west, expect rain throughout the day tomorrow in most areas.
Let's eat.
You find yourself alone with Nanako. You might want to strike up a conversation. What does your dad do? Yeah, what does your dad do?
He investigates stuff, like crime scenes. My dad's a detective.
Oh, okay. That kind of explains the odd hours.
And now Council Secretary, Taro Namatame, is under fire for an alleged relationship with a female reporter.
If you guys have been paying attention, this guy's actually been mentioned several times so far.
Sensation Misuzu Hiragi revealed to this station that she will likely pursue damages. In response, iTelevision has decided to cancel all of announcer Mayumi Yamano's televised appearances. Until allegations of an affair with Mr. Namatame are resolved, she'll remain off the air and out of the public eye.
This is boring.
Yes, it is.
Every day is Customer Appreciation Day. Come see for yourself and get in touch with our products. Every day's great at your Junes.
What a wonderful jingle.
Every day's great at your Junes.
Aw, Nanako's too cute. She's too cute.
Aren't you going to eat?
So I'm going to say this a lot, but she's one of my favorite characters, but I will probably say that for almost every character in this game. They are all amazing. This is the first time we actually get to walk around, which is awesome. So there's a couple of things you can do in this room. You can save, like what we're doing right here. And a little bit of a tech issue right here, and I actually had to replay the game and go back to the save point right here. Basically what had happened was I had messed with the memory cards, and it caused issues. But basically here you can actually go to the kitchen, and if there's ingredients that night, you can make dinner and then bring it to lunch the next day and feed your friends. And I'll get into that later on. But wow, things are still a little tense between Nanako and I. She's not really ready to open up quite yet. But you can check the TV and see what the forecast is for the next couple of days. This is very important right now. We haven't gotten too much into why it's important, but we'll get there eventually. Now, the one last thing you can do is you can open up the fridge, and sometimes there's leftover food in here, and if you eat it, something just might happen. Apparently we're eating Dojima's leftover rice. He doesn't need it. So nothing happened that time, that happens sometimes. But usually whenever you go in and you eat from the refrigerator, it takes up the whole night. It's kind of weird, but that will make more sense later on. But there's some things you can do in the room. You can check the TV, but we're too tired apparently. We need to go to bed. You can study at your desk, and you can also do work at the little desk on the floor there. The coffee table, I should say. But we're going to go to sleep. There's really nothing else we can do. We need to... The game is insistent that we sleep. You'll be living in this town for next year. You wonder if everything will be alright. School starts tomorrow. You should hurry to bed. This game is totally insistent on us getting to sleep, so... we might as well. Wow, is this a dream? It's kind of weird. This is what? The area is covered in a thick fog. All you can do right now is proceed forward. Alright, so we are currently at question mark, question mark, question mark. So who knows? But, man, whenever we went to sleep, it told us that we could have a good dream. This does not seem like a good dream so far. But we'll go ahead and head straight on. This actually reminds me of Final Fantasy 13. Yep. I just took a shot at 13. Do you seek the truth? You heard someone's voice. Okay, weird. Well, only one way to go, so let's keep on going forward. I do like the graphics of this game, but unfortunately this part doesn't really bring out the colors, and this game is very colorful. The voice came from up ahead. I'll try to read a lot of the text, but if I'm in mid-thought, I'll probably just skip over what's going on. I don't want the game to interrupt my commentary too much, but it looks like we've reached a door. You sense someone beyond the door. Continue through? Yes. Whoa. That's a pretty sweet looking door. Actually wasn't expecting it at all. So, you're the one pursuing me. Try all you like. Okay, so this is our first taste of battle. Not a whole lot's gonna go on, but let's take a look at the skills. So we've got Zio, got Cleave, and we got Rakukaja. Rakukaja, basically it's like a buff, a self buff, increase our defense. Cleave is a physical attack, and Zio is an electrical attack. That's just magic. But for now, let's go ahead and use Cleave. Seems you can't see through the fog. So, well, we can see him a little bit, but not much. As you can see, he's just a distant figure there. We're going to try Zio, see if that works any better. I see, indeed, you possess an interesting quality. Alright, well, none of those worked, and it's kind of pointless to, you know, cast Defend on ourselves, so might as well attack. You will not catch me so easily. If what you seek is truth, then your search will be even harder. Like using bewildering fog. The surroundings are covered in thick fog. Alright, so now we can't see him at all. Totally covered in fog. So let's just do a normal attack and see what... let's try Zio. Okay, we missed. Everyone sees what they want to, and the fog only deepens. Yeah, we'll try normal attack this time. I like the sound effect that goes off when you miss. Will we meet again at a place other than here? I look forward to it. You're losing consciousness. Okay, well that was that a dream? Or what was that? Who knows? You can hear someone's voice.
Breakfast ready.
It's almost time to get up. Wow, get breakfast made for us. That's sweet. You feel like you had a nightmare. What could it have been about? You're starting school today. You should head to the living room for now. All right.
Good morning.
Oh, Nanako made it. Man, we've got toast and eggs, and got the newspaper here waiting for us. And aw, do you do the cooking?
I can toast bread and cook sunny side up eggs in the morning.
Aw, she's so reliable.
I can't cook, so I buy dinner. You're starting school today, right? My school's on the way, so let's go together.
Nanako seems somewhat restless. You decided to head to school with Nanako. That's kind of cool. Nanako's a real sweetheart, and she's very, very reliable. She's, like I said, one of my favorite characters in this game.
You keep going straight from here. My school's this way. Bye!
So this first episode, there's going to be, like, it's just going to be all story pretty much. You know, like any typical JRPG, the first couple of hours are so story strong. And I have no problem with it. I love the story of this game. So if this is kind of boring, please stick with it. It gets so much better. Oh, biking students having some problems. That didn't sound good. Did he rack himself? That looked painful. That did look painful. You should leave him be. Yeah, no, we don't want to help him. Obviously, he looks like he's in pain. If we try to help him, you know, his pride would be on the line. Just better to keep walking. So you can see some of the glitches there. Those are very, very minor. That won't happen very much. What kind of student life is ahead of us? So, first day at school. Let's see how this goes. You can tell who the main characters are by their colorfuls, like any good anime or JRPG.
The homeroom teacher here is Muraoka, isn't it?
Yeah, it's King Moron, all right. We get to enjoy his long-ass sermons every day for a whole year.
Hey, you guys, I heard there's going to be a transfer student from the city in this class.
Huh? Really? A guy or a girl?
A transfer student from the city. Just like you, huh, Yosuke?
Oh, his name's Yosuke.
You look dead today.
Yeah, I don't want to talk.
Yeah, he's the guy that was on the bike and got racked, so.
What's with him?
His poor beans.
Who knows?
Took a good whack to the mean bean machine.
All right, shut your traps. I'm
guy's awesome.
Kichiro Muraoka, your homeroom teacher from today forward. First things first, just because it's spring doesn't mean you can swoon over each other like love-struck baboons. Long as I'm around, you students are gonna be pure as the driven snow.
They do such a great job with the translation of this game. I love it.
Now, I hate wasting my time, but I'd better introduce this transfer student.
Look at those teeth, man. It's terrible.
Been thrown from the big city out to the middle of nowhere like yesterday's garbage.
Yesterday's garbage. Oh, I love it.
And he's just as much of a loser here as he was there. So you girls better not get any ideas about hitting on him.
Hey, fuck you, buddy.
Tell him your name, kid, and make it quick.
All right, so we're actually going to call it here, and you guys will see what my decision is in the next episode. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed what you've seen so far. I really love this game. At first, it took me a little while to get into it, but once I did, I fell in love, and I think you guys will enjoy it too. So stick with me, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Take it easy.